All right, hello. So some of you might be really confused on this digital quick check 14-6, and I'm going to tell you, I understand. I had to go and relearn this all myself before making this video. So I'm just going to walk us through this. Starting here from this dot until this line is considered the first quartile, which means the first quarter of data, the first 25%. From here to here is the second quartile of data. So from here to here would be 50. So we're counting by 25s basically. And this section is the third quartile. And this line is the fourth quartile. So just again, first, second, third, fourth. And it says what is the third quartile in the box plot. So that is this one here. What we need to do is find the number that falls in that space. So it looks like it starts at maybe 47. So 30 is definitely out, and so is 45. 70 is way over here. So I'm going to mark 57. All right, this is actually one that's kind of easy. The median is going to be this line right here. So it's the line that cuts the box in half. Remember, median means middle. So really, it's not in half, but it cuts the box. So it looks like that would be around 47. So wherever this line would fall, we kind of just have to look, say about 47, and then that is what we would mark. The first quartile. So here's this one, I think, is the hardest one. And let me tell you why. Here's the first quartile. Starts at 15 and ends here. But technically 15 is not in the first quartile. Okay, it's I forget what it's called. It's some special term. Like it's the lowest of something. So what I need to know is which number falls from the back of this dot to this right here. So definitely 45 is out because it's over here, and 75 is over here. But this is where I thought it was really tricky. So 31 is going to be what I mark, because if you look really closely, 31 would be outside of that box. So it'll be in the first quartile. They should have done something easier for that. That's what I'm thinking. But oh well. Okay. So I'm going to use some process of elimination. You could definitely go ahead and start lining up your numbers in counting order for this. But I'm going to show you a process of elimination that would probably work. So I'm looking at my data set, and I can see my lowest value is 0, and my highest value is 7. So I want to look for a box plot that starts with 0 and ends with 7. So A is a choice. There's a dot there and there. B is not a choice. C is not a choice because it starts at 1. And then there's D. It starts at 0 and ends at 7. Now, take a good look at these numbers here, and you can see that there are a lot of zeros. That is giving me a big hint that my data plot is going to start on this line here. And there's also 1, 1. So between these two, between 0 and 2, there are a ton of the values are between that. So that box represents a lot of those numbers in my data set. So I am going to go ahead, and since 0 is on there, I think 5 times, I don't have just that one point to say, yes, there's 1, 0. I have to use this. Okay, in a box plot, how is oh, now I remember. Go back, just so I can tell you. So maximum is this one, minimum is this one. So maximum is always the dot at the far right side. So it is the dot on the far right side. That is maximum. And if you feel confident with how I've helped you answer these questions, go ahead and submit. If you need more help, message me.